We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
To throw, it's Sellers. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Gamecocks churn out another first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball in the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, they're going to throw it. It's reeled in. It's Harbor. They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. First down on the 23.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
about coming out, but instead takes a knee to go back to the 25-yard line. By the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking for more now. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Lopez. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Direct snap. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
When this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker, it looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They try to sneak it for the first. Oh, they've stopped him. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to scramble now. Headed for the end zone. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Ball is tipped at the goal line and falls incomplete. Great play to prevent the touchdown.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
But you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And That's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Carolina, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Catch made on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
14, North Carolina, 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's incomplete. The attempt at trickery does not work. That'll bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. Well, they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the option play. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing it out. It's Taylor. And he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He didn't bring it all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's Lopez. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to the 50. Still going. It's a foot race. It's a dangerous return. They found a good lane there. They finally get it, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Now the offense is set up with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds. And pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's the throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Incompletion sets up a second down. And they'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Lopez. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 10.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Tight end goes in motion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gonna run it. It's good. A That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27th.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
In the red area, it's Gauns. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UNC. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. And it's a direct snap. They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Carolina, 16.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
The quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Looking to pass here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Lopez. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A play action, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And he catches the football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Lopez. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Lopez. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Pressure is coming. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Pass rush closing in. The defense has got it. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gamecocks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the fourth quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I want to score myself.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the North Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lopez. He's running out of time here. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
It's the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 25. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh, a reverse. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, the offensive coordinator must have seen previous plays. This defense is overflowing to one side, so he catches them by going with a reverse, going back the other way. Everybody out of position, and a nice score for this touchdown.
They're able to tack on the extra point. team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 24.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows a
deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense really clicking here. try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.